This video shows how to create guided tours in the ServiceNow system. Link timecodes for these topics appear in the YouTube description for this video. Guided tours lead users step by step through tasks in ServiceNow applications. That lets you teach users how to perform those tasks in the course of their job. The Guided Tour Designer makes it easy to create tours through a simple drag-and-drop interface. First, we'll take a guided tour, and then we'll see how to create it. We're starting in the Service Catalog, logged in as Eileen Modern. Here are the tours that start on this page. Here's one to help users submit an idea for the company to consider implementing. The tour starts with a brief introduction. The first step tells Eileen to click Browse by Categories. That takes her to the next step in the idea process and the next step in the tour. Click Can we help you? And next, Submit Idea. You can see how the tour follows Eileen through different product pages. Here, the tour asks Eileen to type a title for her idea. Since she doesn't click anything here in the idea process, she clicks Next in the tour to go to the next step. Now she types a description for the idea and clicks Next in the tour again. Finally, the tour asks her to click Submit. That submits her idea and ends the tour. Now let's see how to create that tour. Now we're logged on as System Administrator, which includes the Guided Tour Admin role. We'll start by going to the Guided Tour Designer application and Create Tour. We'll call our tour Submit an Idea. Since people access this function through the Service Catalog, we'll choose Service Portal rather than the standard UI. For Portal, we'll choose Service Portal. For Starting Page, we'll choose the Service Catalog homepage. We could limit the tour to users with specific roles, but we'll make it open to everyone, and Create Tour. First, we'll create an introduction. The title is Submit an Idea. We'll add a brief introduction and save. Now we'll start creating the steps for the tour. To create a step, just drag the callout to the screen element you want to point out. Let's put the callout below the link instead of to the side. Next, we'll type a brief instruction. You can include HTML in the text. That's how we got the boldface here. The trigger is the action that makes the tour go to the next step. We'll choose Trigger Next Step on click. This way, when the user clicks the link, the tour will advance. And we'll save to complete this step. Now we'll click the link to move to the next step. The next step is to click Can we help you? Let's put this call out below the link too. Just like before, we'll add a brief instruction and trigger on click. Now we'll save and click the link to move to the next step. You can see how we're following the actual process in the product to create the tour. By the way, you can come back and edit any step at any time, or even delete it. The next step is to click Submit Idea. We'll add an instruction, trigger on click, save, and click the link to move to the next step. Now the user's ready to create their idea. First, we'll have them add a title. Let's put the callout down below so it doesn't cover the field name. We'll add an instruction like before, but this time the trigger's different. The user's not going to click anything at this point, so instead we'll have them click the Next button in the tour. We'll save and move on to the next field. Now we'll ask the user to type a description. Again, we'll put the callout below the field. And just like the previous step, we'll have them click the Next button in the tour to advance. While you're creating the tour, you can change the order of the steps by drag and drop. Here we change the order of steps 4 and 5. The last step is to submit the idea. We'll ask the user to click the Submit button, and that click will advance the tour. Now all we need is the conclusion. We'll let the user know it's all done, and save. That's it, your tour is done. You can preview your tour anytime. Let's check it now to make sure it's okay. Intro, Browse by Categories, Can we help you? Submit Idea, Title, Description, Submit, and we're done. You can send other people a link to your tour so they can review and contribute. Up till now, our tour's been in the draft state. The last step is to publish it so people can use it. Now, when we refresh the browser, the new tour appears in the list. That's it, your tour is ready to go. Anyone who's on the Service Catalog homepage can use it. For more information, please see our product documentation, knowledge base, or podcast, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.